Joy Baldwin. I'm the program director at Reach Studio Arts Center, and I came up with this idea of capturing stories on how Reach has impacted people's lives, because what we do at Reach goes above and beyond art making every day.
My name is Sue Wagner, and I volunteer at Reach for about the last 2 years.
I've been coming to Reach for roughly 8 months, and so far it's been an experience that I will never forget.
When you first walk up to the building, it definitely looked like it was in need of some love. But once you went through the door, you could see that it had a lot of love going on.
Right now I'm taking Team Clay, and it's really fun. There's our clay teacher's name's Dan. He helps us make like clay pots and stuff, little clay figures.
The best part is seeing the students light up with joy when they see their creative possibilities come into life.
When I first moved into the neighborhood, I noticed that there was a lot of kids that didn't really have anywhere to go, and there was this sense of missing among the youth. And I knew that Reach was in the neighborhood, but I didn't really know what it was, and I didn't know what it was about. And now that I'm a part of Reach, I can see the difference it's making in the kids that are involved lives.
I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to volunteer at Reach. I've seen firsthand the impact that they have on the Lansing area children.
There was one young man who, when I first started at Reach as a volunteer in the Teen Open Studio, he was there and it was his first year, and he was shy and nervous and felt very out of place all of the time. And by the time I came back, it must have been 4 or 5 years later, he was the star of the show, and he was writing songs and he was showing off his work, and that was an amazing transformation, and I think it had a lot to do with Reach.
I've seen a young girl whose father just went to jail, and her mother was on all kinds of things and couldn't take care of her, and she had to move in with her grandmother, and she came to Reach, and she painted this most beautiful picture of a house and just went and showed it to everybody in the classroom.
Reach staff are among the most creative people I've ever met, so I'm just thrilled to be there and that there is a place for kids to come. Reach plays a very important part of our community.
I see everything that happens, and I see these kids smile every day, and I know that every day I go to work, I'm making a difference. And this is the first job that I've ever had where I can honestly say that. I was an office manager for so many years, and you do the same thing every day, and you don't get to see any change. And now that I'm doing something that I truly believe in, and I can see the difference, I know that I'm going to be with Reach for a very long time.
I just think we need to be better about telling that side of the story, that art is not just about having a brush in your hand, but it's about all of the things that you work through as you create it.
The program has really changed me around. I've started doing better in school, started skipping less in school, and actually I excelled a lot in all of my art classes and most of my classes to begin with.
Reach has kind of influenced my life because when I grow up, I kind of want to be an anime cartoonist because of Reach.
I loved the idea that you have so much freedom and that you can make so many friends and no one will judge you on what you do because they all have messed up in their life, and you can never forget what people have done for you.
I could just come to tears just thinking about how wonderful all the people I get to work with every day are. And that's what Reach has done for me. It's given me hope in the whole world because of the people I get to see in this community.
Staff is amazing and super supportive. So thank you, Reach, for all you do for the kids, the community, and the volunteers.
Being at Reach just makes me happy.
Reach is probably the best program I've ever been in. They've supported me so much through the hardships in my life, and I can never repay that.